Andy Sonnenstein on the year 4-6, his 13th start. Very hittable so far, Rob. Opponents batting .319 against this 26-year-old right-hander. Over 21 ball games. So Christian, after that 9 for 50 swinging the bat better, that'll be easy because Carlos Pena charged the ball right from the opening hop. It's pretty ugly actually indoors here, but there's only so much you can do with an indoor ballpark. Nick Johnson hit that ball right off the top of the barrel, 2 outs. Evidently this team is very well coached and drilled defensively. Zimmerman, deep center field. See you later. Almost to the restaurant. And the Nationals are on the board. Number 12 for Ryan Zimmerman, who probably hit that ball about 430 feet. And Rob, you know how good he is when he stays on the ball and goes up the middle.
He stays over this right here. This is 14 home runs given up by Sonnenstein in 64 innings this season. Look at that. Nice little leg kick. Bang, head down, center field. About 425, 450, somewhere in there.
Dunn, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Jordan Zimmerman fares, Rob, after a little time off. What will that time off do to affect him? With a couple of steals last night. Slaps it right side, and Nick Johnson fails to make the play for the 3rd time in this series. And a very fast man in the batter's box. Runner goes, and Will Nieves not even close. The Rays have already stolen 6 bases in this series, and we're only in the 1st inning of the 2nd game.
Well, they're going to steal a lot of bases on you right here. Pitcher's got to deliver the ball in under 1.2 seconds to give Will a chance. See the great jump by B.J. Upton. He's just got tremendous speed.
Walked him. These two pulled off a double steal last night, and a breaking ball away, the strikeout for Zimmerman.
1.
Hey, he got him on a pitch up and in.
Hit that one.
Breaking off a nasty slider for his 2nd strikeout. 3-2, runners moving. Got him. 85 miles an hour fading away.
As I said.
And Dukes on a breaking ball pops it up out behind short for Reed Brignac.
And what Mr. Robinson was.
Willie Harris first pitch swinging, and he'll be 1 for his last 15.
By the way, I guess when the breaking balls are dying in front of the plate, why would you stand at the back of the box? You're helping that guy. Base hit by Austin Kearns. Nice at bat there.
Nats have 2 hits. The Rays none. That's a fair ball. Longoria behind the bag. I've noticed that guy is dead on with every throw he makes.
Stadium, and it's going to be real fun once we start winning here.
And O'Connor from Virginia, the head coach of the Cavaliers, says the guys like Ryan Zimmerman.
Short lead, Burrow holding, swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. And as I mentioned, Jordan Zimmerman has a good command low in the zone tonight. Breaking ball, double play ball. Hernandez, Guzman took a high relay and on to Nick Johnson in routine fashion. A 4-6-3. A lot of pitches. He attacks hitters. There's a drag bunt. Looks like a hit.
That's a hit.
Perfect.
Second.
Absolutely perfect for the Nats' 3rd base hit.
Nice job.
That's something that they don't do a lot in the American League, but more often than not it comes either from this spot or the leadoff spot.
We've talked about this, Bob. With the speed of Anderson Hernandez, you see the second baseman deep. Sonnenstein probably not thinking he's going to.
That ball ripped right by Hernandez. He had to hold up, so he will hold up at second. And the Nats have something going here in the top of the 3rd. That's bases loaded, nobody out. And a 1-0 to Ryan. Breaking ball hit to short, looks like 2, but it's booted. So they'll have to settle for 1. And a good job of going after the second baseman by Nick Johnson. Adam Dunn late for that one. Sonnenstein has fanned him twice. Next. And he rips a breaking ball, but he hit it off the end of the bat. And Crawford is there at the line. Just missed hitting that one out of the ballpark on the barrel of that bat. That is so mean.
You got to be smart. You got to fight fire with fire, but in a good way.
That's Reed Brignac going inside the line. Dukes plays it well in the corner.
Oh, nice throw.
And the ball pops up as Anderson Hernandez tried to make a quick tag. Top of the order, Upton showing bunt. Lays it down in front of the plate. Nieves threw that ball right into the runner, and how Nick Johnson saw it, I do not know. I thought they might go upstairs. Zimmerman charges, plays it well, and the runner with the play only feet away had to freeze.
Inside the box.
That's serious squeezing by the umpire. And then Zimmerman comes back and drops a hard sinker on Evan Longoria. Willie Harris rips it to the shortstop. That's a one-hopper for Brignac. He stayed with it, played it well. That ball he takes to right center. It's going to slice right back to Gabe Gross. 2 outs. 0-2 to Nieves. Got him. And the top of the fourth comes to a close. Grist Burrell. That ball is going to leave the yard. Way out of here, almost to the scoreboard. And Pena's 20th of the year gets Tampa Bay on the board here. He becomes only the 5th player in the major leagues with 20 home runs.
This is going to be a 95-mile-an-hour fastball down and in. It's supposed to be down and away. And that's what happens to those pitches when you throw them down and in to a lefty. Jordan's given up a few.
Early this morning, he communicated with him and that they're giving Willingham full support. He said it puts the game and life in perspective.
To even feel like you can do anything about it.
Willie Harris under that fly ball. And 2 outs.
So we just have to support Josh Willingham.
Zimmerman, 23 years of age. 3-2, and he didn't miss by much. That's his 2nd walk of the night.
Wow, he's throwing so well.
Hits it fair. Near the bag. Anderson Hernandez knows he's got time with a catcher running. 4 solid innings here in June. Anderson Hernandez tries a little slug bunt. He dragged a bunt for a base hit first time up. 1 out here in the 5th. Guzman on a pitch up hacks a one-hopper to Evan Longoria.
But as far as preparation, getting these players ready.
Johnson, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. That ball out to left center. Carl Crawford speed to burn. He was waiting for it. We're halfway through the game.
Leagues.
Guzman, and he can't quite get it. Reed Brignac 2 for 2 in the bottom of that order.
The 2 outs in Chicago throws the ball up in the stands.
Zimmerman can get the lead runner here. The runner's going to be out at second base, and that was Hernandez trying to make the exchange when he dropped the ball. And really, he had no chance to get B.J. Upton.
Your job is as a pitcher and a catcher.
Runner goes, great jump, and Nieves puts the ball right on the back of the runner, but Guzman can't hold on. They are 7 for 7 against the Nats in this series.
Well, a lot of times when you steal it's on the pitcher. You see a little bit of the leg kick by Zimmerman. Great strong throw right here. I don't know if he holds on to the ball, he's out. He closed his glove a little too early in anticipation of the tag.
B.J. Upton is this ball club here, and Mike Scioscia's Angels.
Got him.
He's out. A perfect throw by Zimmerman. Guzman got the glove down, and B.J. Upton is picked off of second base.
Well, Jordan Zimmerman wanted a piece up before. Great move right there. Great communication between Guzman and Zimmerman. You have to know that the guy's going to move. And
Crawford was reaching for it. Anderson Hernandez charging. Close play and out. And the Nats. Nasty breaking ball, low and away. Ryan down on strikes. Lifting that ball to left center. It's got some carry to it. It'll stay in the yard, and it's run down by Carl Crawford. Those two statements go hand in hand. If it stays in, pitching only 5 1/3 innings. Dukes into right center. That'll be run down by B.J. Upton. The Nats are going quickly here. 14 innings, giving up 6 earned runs. That ball's trouble, left center. Willie Harris over to cut it off. Longoria is not fast. And Evan Longoria just collected his first base hit. You can turn around a fastball. Are you kidding me? With the shift on, a perfect bunt for a base hit.
Well, I'll actually, as a pitcher, take that if he's going to give up his at-bat.
Depending on the next few hitters. And Ben Zobrist is going to make this 4-2 Tampa Bay. Manny Acton takes Jordan Zimmerman out. 3 batters later, 3 runs for the Rays.
Zobrist sees the 93-mile-an-hour sinker, gets plate coverage, and he just kills that ball. Pena give up his bat. Bad 8-pitch at bat to Hernandez after that walk.
And there's another drive to right for a home run. 5 hitters, 5 runs here in the 6th, and the Rays lead 6-2.
Here's 3-2 pitch by Jason Bergman. Way too much of the plate. Sinker's got to be down and away. It's over the plate. All right, we still got 2 world champions from that high school, myself and Carl.
That ball out to center. It'll drop in front of Willie Harris, and a base hit for Michel Hernandez. And now the Nats can't get anybody out here in the 6th inning. Column A's problems here in Tampa Bay, at least. Willie Harris will catch this one off the bat of Brignac. Jesus Colome, a 10-7 strikeout to walk ratio. Runner goes. And a bouncer. Zimmerman knocks it down, which did keep Michel Hernandez from possibly going to third. That'll be a base hit all the way for B.J. Upton. Ryan with a great headlong dive to get his glove on that high bouncer.
Ryan Zimmerman right here is just going to try to keep this ball on the infield. Really has no chance.
And the roof of Tropicana Field has fallen on the bullpen here in the 6th inning. Elijah Dukes over to grab that drive by Carl Crawford. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. A series to follow at Baltimore. That ball into left. Dukes is back. Can't get it up against the wall. Hernandez scores. Upton scores. It's 8-2.
Start to fall back on their heels.
Pena tried to pull an outside pitch. Nick Johnson will go to the bag himself. A disastrous 6th for the Nats.
Granted that they're not throwing the ball well.
Well, that's a way to help out a pitcher. Willie Harris will fly out on a pitch that was way up out of his zone. Willie is 0 for 3 and 1 for his last 17. And the Nats now have been set down 13 in a row. Kearns puts a charge into one, straightaway center field. It keeps on going, but it's caught by B.J. Upton. One by Kearns, one by Hernandez, a bunt. And a 2-hopper to the shortstop, Brignac. 15 in a row for Sonnenstein, getting this game.
There's Crystals.
That ball on an outside pitch pulled to the right side. Anderson Hernandez throws out Ben Zobrist. Out of Hillsborough High School in Tampa. There's a pop-up to the right side. Off the bat of Pat Burrell. Nick Johnson has it. 2 outs. And that ball out to left center. Willie Harris is tracking it. Waved off Elijah. And the Rays go in order, bottom of the 7th.
And he was really tough down the stretch for this team. When he's on, he's really on.
That ball well hit by Hernandez. unreachable even for B.J. Upton. It'll one-hop the wall for a double, and the Nats will have their first base hit since Guzman, who's coming up now, back in the third. Anderson Hernandez 2 for 3 tonight. That's a pretty good muscle for a guy who bunted for a base hit.
He just wanted you to do your job. He'd get you ready.
Guzman gone. Nick will hook a base hit to right field. Hernandez had to hold up to make sure that ball got through. And then launching a bad throw, Gabe Gross. Everybody will move up. The pitcher Sonnenstein was very slow in backing up. So the Nats will score, making it an 8-3 game, and that'll be a throwing error on Gabe Gross when all he had to do was hit the cutoff man.
All he had to do was get it in.
He could have 4-hopped it in.
Yep. Defense is so important right here. Gabe Gross wanting to show off his arm. He does just that. Short hops the catcher Hernandez right through the 5-hole. And now Anderson can walk home.
Bad throw. Nick Johnson ends up at second base. No RBI in the play through the month. Tried to pull that breaking ball away, and Evan Longoria never could get the handle on it. I don't know why he would peek at Nick Johnson with a 5-run lead, but he might have. That'll be his 6th error of the year. And now they've given the Nats a chance to get back in this game with Adam Dunn coming up, but he won't be facing the right-hander.
Well, you can't take your eye off the ball. You saw him right there. Bob did a great job of telling you he peeked at Nick. Trying to sneak a peek at Nick, and it cost him an error.
I think that's a classic example of making a play more complicated than it was, because the Nats are down by 5 and Nick Johnson's not going anywhere. So the Nats get a break. There's a new pitcher, and Adam Dunn will be batting in a moment. Adam Dunn breaks his bat and hits a double play ball. The Nationals get an unearned run and into the bottom of the 8th, trail still by 5. In an 8-3 game and a post-game concert coming, I would have punched him out. Oh, look at Zimmerman. He always starts the glove down low and then sweeps it up right into the ball. Beautifully done for the first out here in the 8th.
Well, just imagine this score is a 1-run ball game. This would have been an amazing play. Still amazing. Down 5 runs. This is after taking thousands of ground balls. Do a habitual thing like that, picking the ball up off the turf and throwing it. Ryan Zimmerman's one of the best.
Well, there's a big difference in the 2 leagues right there. The number 9 man in the lineup is 3 for 4 tonight, who played each other in the series last year. Completely overmatched on a sinking, diving fastball.
Night, you got to bring your A game.
That ball well hit to right by Carl Crawford, but Kearns is there. As Rob would say, we got a guy there. Now the Nats need a lot of guys on base. Broken bat, base hit center field for Dukes. Elijah now 2 for 8 in this series. And Willie will break his bat. Right field, easy play. Gabe Gross, 1 out.
It's going to be a process.
And Kearns is locked up and overmatched, 2 outs. Still hit 16 home runs. Jason Isringhausen totally lost the handle on that ball, and he's hurt himself. He just told them in the dugout to come and get him, and I don't know what happened, maybe with his hand there, but something is very wrong.
I think it's his elbow.
And he is right off the mound here with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a 1-2, and the game is over on 1 pitch. So the Rays have won the series. 2 hours and 49 minutes to win the game 8-3 tonight.